Hi, this is Matthew Park with UILFC. This is the 7th grade Lesson 21 Math Preview video. Let's get started with number 1. There are 12 G guests in the hotel. The hotel has only 4 bedrooms, and they are full with guests. The expression 12G over 4 represents the number of rooms in the hotel. Which expression also represents the number of rooms in the hotel? We are given an algebraic expression, 12G divided by 4. So we could rewrite this as 12 over 4 times G. All we did was move the numbers to the front, and it means basically the same thing. We know what 12 over 4 is. That would just be 3 times G, or in other words, 3G. Anytime you have a number in front of a variable like G, all it means is you multiply the number to the variable. So we simplified the 12 over 4 to 3, and we got an answer of 3G. This would make our answer A for number 1. Let's look at number 2. Which answer is equivalent to the expression below? We have 2 over 3 times 3 over 5. And to make this easier to understand, we can rewrite the 3 over 5k as 3 over 5 multiply k. So what we can do is that we can multiply the coefficients together, or the numbers. We can cancel out like terms, and we get 2 over 5 times k, which again just means 2 over 5k. This would make our answer C for number 2. For number 3, Calvin had p quarters of a dollar. He spent p dimes. The expression 0.25p minus 0.1p shows the amount of money left to Calvin, which expression also shows that amount. Again, we have another algebraic expression. And whenever you have the same variable, we can combine these two terms together and basically just perform this as a simple subtraction problem. So let me explain. Basically, if you have two of the same variable or the same letter in one expression, you can combine the numbers using the operation defined. So in this case, it would be subtraction. So we could just do 0.25 minus 0.1. That would get us 0.15p. Basically, anytime you have two numbers with the same variable, you can combine them together into a single term. In this case, number 3 would be A. Moving on to number 4. Emma earns $K per hour. She works 8 hours every day. The expression 22 times 8k shows her monthly salary. Which expression also shows her monthly salary? We have 22 times 8k. We could rewrite that as 22 times 8 times k. And then we can just simplify the 22 times 8 first. 22 times 8 would be 176k. So our answer in this case would be C. Let's move on. Write an equation in standard form of the line that passes through the given point and has the given slope m, or that passes through the two given points. So for these first few, there's a concept we can use called point slope form. So it's essentially an equation that looks like this. It may look a little complicated, but I'll explain. Basically, the y0 and the x0, they're just the coordinates of a point we're given. So say we're given the point -3, 2 in this case. All x0 and y0 mean is that they're the respective x and y coordinate that's given to us. So in this case, the x0 would be -3, and the y0 would be 2. So that's all x0 and y0 is. And for m, that's just the slope. And we're even told what m equals. So using this information, we can plug it into this equation to get the equation of a line that both passes through a given point and has the defined slope. So let's try this with number 1. Let's find our x0 and our y0. In this case, it would be -3 and 2. Remember, it's just the x and y coordinate that's given to us. And now for the slope for number 1, we can see that it is just 1. So our m would be 1. Now all we have to do is, so let's just define these. All we need to do is take this information and plug it into our point slope equation. So it's y minus y0, which would just be 2, is equal to our slope, or m, which is just 1, times x minus x0, which would just be -3. So we subtract -3. And from here we can simplify some things. Y minus 2 is equal to x subtracted -3 is x plus 3. So you get y minus 2 is equal to x plus 3. 1 times x plus 3 is just x plus 3. And now to really simplify it, all we need to do is just add 2 to both sides. And we get y is equal to x plus 5. This is what would be our equation. So essentially all we did is that we found some information using the x0, y0, and m. And we plugged that information into our point slope equation to find a line that both has the given slope and passes through the point. You can try the rest on your own. This will be it for this video. Thank you and have a nice day.